Okay, Wes. So it is challenging times right now here.
Yeah.
Right, but you guys got events going here at the new Cedar Point Sports Center, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we're working with our county health, abiding by all state guidelines, keeping everyone safe and healthy, but definitely able to operate.
When you look at something like this is such a challenge, right? Operating in the middle of a pandemic. What have you guys had to do to keep these events from not being canceled and having kids here in the building competing?
Sure, it's a tremendous amount of work. So instead of going through your standard operations plans, just to host an event, we're going through multiple revisions of operations plans, making sure that we have proper flow of traffic, that we have proper signage, that we have proper spacing. You know, the biggest limitation that we have as an indoor venue is we're limited to a capacity of spectators, so 300 spectators within the entire venue per event. And so it makes the building look quite empty when you can only have 300 spectators. So a building of 145,000 square feet, our thing at this point when we're talking to these event directors, we may not have a lot of spectators, but as long as we get the kids in here and they can play.
You know, that's the biggest thing right now. I don't know if people understand the mental health toll that it's taken on kids, because a lot of them are remote learning.
Sure. Right?
Not every school is in person, right? Obviously, it's more remote than it is in person. But when you guys know you can put on successful events, you can be safe. It's good to have an empty looking building, right? And then people are spaced out, social distancing, mask wearing.
Sure.
When you look at all of that combined, nobody's shut you down yet. You've done a great job. It's a testament to you guys. Yeah. What's it like knowing you're getting the job done in that manner?
Oh, it's fantastic. And we're part of a much larger network across the country. So we're part of a network called Sports Facilities Companies. And so we have venues that range anywhere from Florida up to New Jersey out to Colorado. And we take great pride in the work that we do across these facilities to make sure that everyone's healthy and safe when they come to an event in the building, or if it's simply just practice. That's one of the things that we do now as well, is we're trying to work with all local school systems who may not have access to their school gymnasiums to provide them the opportunity to practice, whether it's a varsity high school basketball team or it's your little 4th grade boys basketball team. We're trying to provide opportunities for everybody so that they can continue to stay active.
You look at working with OAC and Jared Opper. Jared Opper, he is a head coach at a local school, Sandusky St. Mary Central Catholic. You got Perkins, you got Sandusky High. They're all right here, right? And then, you got Huron down the road and the Sandusky Bay Conference schools. But you got a great base of schools to pull from. And having events here for high schools. Jared said he had a duel pre-COVID in that gym, that gym where they're doing awards. Yeah. You guys are really into, helping out and partnering with the neighboring high schools. Why is that such an important thing to you?
Because we're a community venue. That's part of when we were built. We didn't want to be that venue that only hosted travel tournaments, so that the only people who could access the venue were going to be people who are traveling from outside the state or outside the region. So part of what we try to do is partner as much as we can with the local community, because we want to help serve our community. And whether it was pre-COVID hosting that duel with his high school and a couple others, or if it's current COVID situations and just work with local school systems to accommodate as much as we can. We're trying to help out, because it's a trying time for a lot of people.
Other situations that you guys have here, there's an outdoor facility next door with Sports Force. This is amazing. Sandusky is like a mecca for youth sports now. It's incredible. It's a campus, essentially. I know they operate separately from you. Sure. But, Jared runs events there too. But what's it like, being at Cedar Point, having, the greatest amusement park in the world, working in conjunction with you in a partnership, and what is that like? I mean, I'm hearing crazy things like they're going to start putting people can like a week pass for events in the summer. What is it like having a partnership with Cedar Point?
Oh, it's fantastic to have that partnership. So what we've been able to do with Cedar Point is build a relationship that is really like no other, in terms of, as athletes come to participate in events at our venue, we're able then to turn around and offer them a pass to Cedar Point. So when the park reopens again in 2021, these athletes who are competing now have a chance to come back and enjoy the park. So it's a win-win situation. We get to be able to offer this tremendous benefit to our athletes, and at the same time, Cedar Point, as our partner, gets to have those athletes then experience their park either the same time that they're here during their event, or in a situation like now where it's December, they can come back anytime between park opening and Labor Day.
Cedar Point is it is the definition to me, growing up in Northwest Ohio, it is the definition of go big or go home. It's amusement parks in Europe, Southeast Asia, right? Asia. They're always coming after Cedar Point for biggest, fastest, make you puke the most, whatever the roller coaster is, right? It's America's roller coaster. There's no comparison. I've been all around the world, all around the country. Amusement parks, it crushes everybody. But everyone's coming after, it's a competition, right? Sure. What is it like knowing that they went big on the arena that you're now running and you're having events? And this, I'm telling you, I was walking up to the Death Star. Yeah. I was like, it is intimidating. This building it's awe-inspiring.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and I'm glad they took it to the heights that they did, because as they compete across the country and the world with regards to amusement parks, they also recognize that when they built this, well, we're still competing with other venues like us across the country as well, competing for events. But the one thing that we have that no one else has across the country is that partnership, is the campus that Cedar Point has built. It's the destination that Sandusky has become. So not only are you looking at coming here to play, going to Cedar Point to have a good time amusement park, but we're also sitting in Lake Erie. So there's all these opportunities to come here and spend time. So it's become this destination that I don't think anyone really anticipated, but it continues to grow, and we give a lot of credit to Cedar Point.
It's such an unlikely place too, because you look at Disneyland, you look at Disney World, right? And that's a different thing, But they still have the rides, and there's an amusement park end to it, and the Six Flags franchise, Chicago, right? And you got they had the SeaWorld franchise. They had all these places that were amusement park-ish. But this place, I didn't say New York City. Yeah. We said Sandusky, Ohio, right? Yeah. And that's what's really neat. What they've done, they've taken a small town and they've really been able to develop, like you said, and it's world class. Yeah. Wes, do you have anything else for me?
No, I'm good. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you for the time. Good luck to you guys moving forward in this COVID environment. It's, like I keep saying to Jared, logistical nightmare are the words I use. Fluid situation. Yes, sir. Right? And then financial nightmare is another thing I say. Yeah. When you have a big, gigantic, cavernous building like this, there's got to be events to keep the doors open.
Exactly.
So, Wes, thank you for the time. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.